Afternoon. Got my bird all cleaned up, vacuum sealed and in the cooler. About a trip. I'm out here to try and roost some birds. We got this big huge ridge here, and I just come down the road and I saw a flock go across the road from the public into the private. So we may hear them gobble if I can get them to gobble. But I'm looking for something out in here. Yeah. There's Gobble. I'm gonna head up the road and see if I can get closer to those birds and just see how far on the private they are. Might be just worth setting up on the public and try to call them up to me. So I was just coming up the road from the other spot. I was coyote howling, and I went by where those birds crossed the road. Private's on that side. Actually, there's some public right here, somewhere on this side. Somewhere in here. But this is all public on this side. You see those pine trees right there past the cows? That's public. I mean, that's private, but that's where the birds are at. And there was a gobbler standing right there on a little knoll 30 yards from the road, and it looked like he was getting ready to pitch up in those trees. I can come in the morning and set up over here and call him across the road, hopefully. Good morning, everyone. Our birds are roosted around the corner here. I'm gonna go off that way. It's dark out here, so you're not gonna be able to see me. But we're heading in. It's just starting to get light in the sky. Y'all hear those gobbles, I imagine. They're roosted straight across from me. They're on private, I'm on the public. About, I don't know, probably 150 to 200 yards from them. It's about time to start making some calls, get them thinking about coming back over here. They heard that. See, I'm gonna look at a little spine here. I'm hoping they come right up the left. It's a nice gradual incline. But if they go around the backside, then I got enough cover here. I can just kind of go to the edge and shoot over the edge there. Or if they're too far away, I'll just watch where they go and then try to make a move on them. I got plenty of public behind me to work with. Here, hen yelping. Yeah, I hear Jake gobbles and stuff. This wind may affect where they go because it's at my back, and where they're roosted is a little drop off, and they may just drop off to get out of the wind. I'm hoping that's not the case, but it could be.
I can get the hens to come, obviously the gobbler's going to come right behind them. I just saw a turkey pop up over the hill there for a moment. Yeah, there they are. They're coming down this way. Just crested the hill. Got a strutter in tow. Looks like they're going to come this way if they need to pick up the pace. So. Four strutters. 3 hens. I see at least one Jake strutter. Another Jake strutter. Looks like one long beard. I see one what looks like a full fan. Yeah, one full fan leading the 3 Jakes in the behind. No, I'm not so sure that's a full fan. Looks like it could be an almost full fan. Maybe 3 Jennies and 4 Jakes. Yeah, looks like a Jake strutter. His fan is almost full, not quite. Alright, they're on this side of the road now. One turkey is. The hens are just on the other side of the road feeding up, pecking gravel. The strutter's in the middle of the road, just walking up it. They're all working up the road. Brr. I had one Jake, I could have sworn he was going to be a long beard. I thought that was a full fan coming. Oh, there they go, stretching the wings, walking up the road. There's more than those 4 in there gobbling. I'm pretty sure there was a Tom in there gobbling. He went down the hill with adult hens. These are probably brothers and sisters here. Jennies and Jakes. And they're just doing their thing. There's the 4 Jakes drifting away. Hens are way up ahead of them. They were roosted over there this morning. They came down across the little road there. Well, only one crossed the road, pecked around. Most of them either stayed on the other ditch or in the road pecking gravel. And they went back, and up through there they went. Yeah, a better setup would have probably been right here on this little hillside, this little opening here, kind of flat. Even though I wouldn't have shot the Jakes had it been some longbeards with them, and I think I could have called them in here once they got to the edge there of the property. Up on that hill there, I was relying on them to go up that slope. Well, lesson learned. Anyway, the warm truck is calling me. We'll ride around and check some other spots out. Maybe we can get a bird to gobble and go after it. It's been a long, slow day. After this morning's hunt, I checked out some different areas and did some walking and calling, did some line sits, and just couldn't scrounge up any birds. They're just not very vocal, or maybe it's just not very many birds back here. Anyway, it's about an hour before sunset, so I came up high on this ridge here and just parked here for a little bit and actually doing some work on my computer in the car, and I'm gonna wait till about fly up, and I'm gonna just work this ridge here and coyote howl and turkey call down into these valleys and see if I can pinpoint some birds. If I don't pinpoint any birds this evening on the public, then I'm headed to South Dakota, because tomorrow's weather's supposed to be nasty, and I'm not coming out in it if it's going to be like that and I don't have any birds located. The weather in South Dakota is supposed to be fantastic, and that's very appealing. I've had enough of the bad weather this year. Coyote howl back there and nothing gobbled. Give one more try, and then we'll head to the truck and go to the other end of the ridge. I find it hard to believe there's no gobblers around here. I mean, if there is, they should be gobbling. I mean, they just get enough pressure. They learn to be like Easterns around here. I've been seeing quite a few hunters. Anyway, let's go run the ridge and try another spot. I'll coyote howl back over there into that ridge. I'm gonna do down into this bottom here. There's a cattle ranch off in the distance, but these little finger ridges drop down to a little creek, and there's some oaks or something growing along it. Gobble. Now we just gotta look at the map, figure out if they're on the public or not. Straight out in front of me, they're on public. I'm gonna walk over here and get them gobble again on the spine of the ridge that I think they're on. Hop, 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 hop. All right, I'm gonna get their location verified, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I know it's dark out here, but I had to get in tight to these birds. I'm on the end of the point. I think they're roosted on the, I'm looking at the point, they're roosted on my right side. And that means they'll probably pitch down to this hill or out in the little meadow to the right and come right by me and give me a shot. Sound like he's on the ground. Yeah, he's straight out here. Well, they don't go up the hills. That doesn't make sense. Usually they stay out in these grassy areas in the morning. Getting farther away. He's right up there. I think I need to slide down this big tree and try to calm him down or make him come take a peek. That might be him right there. I hope not. I see him strutting. I hope he didn't see me. What you gonna do, buddy? Just like they're strutting around on top of the hill. Had the private not been there, and it just been meadow like around like the rest of it, I would have got up here. Because, you know, then I can maneuver if they go down the other end. But because the private was there, I was thinking they may work down to the cows. So I was trying to get down there. Instead they went up. The hens did, and the gobbler followed. He wanted to come down there to me. If I'd been up on top, I may have had a chance at him. I played too conservative. I bet they went down there to the cows. Yeah, it was nice down there out of the wind. I mean, it's a little cold, but got up here, man, it's rough. This wind is just kicking. Reminded me exactly why I'm not staying to try and hunt those birds another day. Back here at the truck now. I'll put my gear away, get warm, and start making that drive to more seasonable temperatures. And see you guys in South Dakota.